Deep within the heart of the forges, Will's hammer rings with a renewed sense of purpose. Before now, he had a friendly rivalry with Wallace, going to see who would increase in skill the quickest, seeing who will be the first to be able to make mechanical components to make better traps. The gang often joked that through sheer willpower alone, Will would be the first to gain the required skills to make the mechanisms, but now it seems like a foregone conclusion. Wallace will never be able to hold a hammer again. Will knows he can't bring Wallace back, but he hopes that he can make better traps to keep the others safe. Hello, and welcome back to Going Medieval. As I was editing the last episode, and taking a look at the start of where we left off here, I noticed that none of these spike traps have been placed back down. I noticed that I have created a highway into our fortress here without having to go through the gauntlet alone. So let's start by fixing this issue here. Just make sure that no one can come in here without skipping the gauntlet first. But also there's this huge bit of construction that I was very enthusiastically placing down last time, and we're definitely going to come back to this, but I think it's a good idea right now just to take a pause and not get too gung-ho about this. Here we go. We're just going to reduce this down to these 3 lines, I think, for the time being. We definitely want to come back to this, but we do want to have the makings of this this dugout area to lay new traps down to better defend ourselves. So here we go. We are going to say do that. That leaves us with one path here, which we're going to be able to trap up, and perhaps something here so we could shoot down. Let us scroll back up. Here we go. All right. So yeah, we're going to come back to this maze, but not right away. First, we need to make sure that we're defended. Ah, good. And it looks like Snelling broke down this little path here. So now we are forcing them once again to come here. The next thing I want to do is plop down stewardship. Oops. Here we go. Make that a high priority so that they reset the traps a little bit. And it looks like Snelling is about to finish this, so we are going to go ahead, take a limestone block wall. Let's do that like this. We don't need to go here anymore, so let's also... They should be able to build this from down below. I think we've established that. Let's see. I don't have a limestone block thing going here. Can I build that here? I should be able to. I should be okay. Something like this. All of this should be buildable from downstairs. We've seen that done before. And we're going to go ahead and set up this over here. And I realize we don't have the limestone floors for this, and I'm not too worried. Here we go. We're going to go ahead and do this here, 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 and we're going to make these little corners. I think that there isn't like a mechanical reason for it. Like it's not the end of the world to not have this line up properly. I don't think it gives more or less defense is the word I was looking for. but it does look pretty, and it just takes a few moments extra. Is there currently a sheep, a goat coming into our lands? Oh no. So Snelling was standing on the trap as the goat passed and came up and spiked him. It does mean that the goat is injured though, which on that side is quite good. And yeah, we definitely need these spike traps down, and set rather is the word I was looking for. Because and there shouldn't be another attack anytime soon, but if there is another attack, we want these ready to go. We've seen even with the spike traps all down and ready, we did actually lose someone, so we don't want to repeat that right now. Right, Moda is over here. She's starting on the work here. And is it worth me starting to add spike traps? I guess not. I guess until we have these 2 lanes and this here closed off, like it won't actually help. Okay. Let us, as everybody is awake and it looks like we are picking up red currants, let us move things along just as such. Eventually we're going to have to move that merchant stall. I'm not sure if the merchant's AI would pass through this safely, or if they're even affected by these spike traps. Maybe spike traps don't usually go off with merchants. I've never actually tested it. What else do we have to deal with? Well, we have a happiness debuff here. Friend died for 2 days, 16 hours. I'm sure their sadness will go beyond that, but the debuff at least will last that long. Alison Burrow's construction skill is now... Ooh. Yeah, and we are running out of blocks. We are running out of blocks for this little archer tower. I say little, it's huge. This massive archer tower. That's fine. We needed a way to get rid of all the limestone we've been picking up, and an archer tower is a good use of that, I would think. Who's this? Snelling? Oh, I don't think Snelling's going to finish this construction. Seems we're also lacking iron. Let's go down here for a moment. Oh, Snelling has found some iron. Okay. Yeah, there's iron to be smelted. We certainly do have iron. I think we're okay here. Oh, Snelling. Oh, I was wrong. I thought Snelling would be heading to bed, but I guess he really wanted this door built. Okay, well, we'll let him do that. And it looks like our reduced workload here is working out for us. Wonderful. Iron Ash now has better mining. That's good. It's going to help him mine even faster, so we'll be able to get this new defensive lineup post haste. And I'm surprised, pleasantly surprised, to see that they haven't actually dropped any of the stone down below yet. In our case, it wouldn't be the end of the world. We don't need the limestone. We certainly do not need the limestone, but you know, it's nice to see nonetheless. Let's double check the traps. The traps have been reset. That's good to see. Okay. Everyone is digging up our trench here. Is that what you would call this, a trench? I guess so. It's not quite a moat. It's just a hole in the ground that we're hoping no one jumps into. Iron Ash and Bjorn are doing very good work here. Okay, let us take a look around. There is a lot of things to pick up. Let's see. I'm just double checking. Yeah, all of these are set to don't sow, which is exactly what we want right now. We do not want to sow that. Should we harvest our... Can I not? Okay, that's a bit awkward. Should we harvest this, our apple trees? and like regrow them for the new year? I guess not. Let's not worry about that. Yeah, let's not worry about that for now. Who's this, Alison? Yeah, Alison is building another staircase. Oh no, Sybil has lost her axe. She should be going to pick up a new one. Let's take a quick look here. Oh, right. Okay, let's take a pause. This was something that I had noticed while editing. I had thought of, rather, when I saw that Wallace's armor just broke on him. So we have this set up, right? We have this set up over here so that if things get to a certain level of decomposition, I guess we'll go with that word, they get smelted down. Here's the thing, though, right? Our people, their settings are set to, let's see, all armor. They will wear things up until the point where they decompose. And I don't think I can actually change the default. So you can't. So what we're going to do is we're going to create a new profile. We're going to make the minimum amount to be 15. And this is, should we call it like all armor? No, all armor is already being used, so let's have good all armor, non-rag all armor. Let's go with good all armor, something like that. And we're going to leave this as such, so good all armor. And this is set to good all armor. This is good all armor. This is good all armor. Good. Same thing with the rest. We really should do this. So all apparel. Let's have this to... And down the line we could change it so that they're not wearing flimsy stuff. But right now I just want to make sure everyone is wearing stuff. So good all apparel. Like this. Yeah, nobody wears shackles. Okay, fantastic. We're going to go ahead and set all this up. Oh, you see? Snelling was wearing something that was about to deteriorate. And as for helmets, same thing once again. This is going to be a little tedious. I don't know if I'm going to skip this or not. Get ranged. Here we go. As you can see, we have set all these to be set up so that they're using only the good stuff, essentially. And this should be fine. So they have lost a few things. These are things that were going to deteriorate anyway. Yeah, let's go with that. Okay. And we're going to just double check that we don't have something to break apart ranged. All right. Oh, okay. So anything that happens to be 15% hit points. And we're going to do this forever. Okay. Let's see. Same with clothing. It looks like we're already doing that. Correct? Correct. We're actually like more demanding on that. All right. Well, fine. There we go. All right. If you're now rejoining us after a skip, welcome back. Maybe I'll put it in the timestamp. Those who just really enjoy seeing the tediousness of going through menus. My brain skipped a beat there. It seems like I'm not quite awake enough at this time. All right, we are about to have a new section of maze going here. But this area needs to be done before that. It certainly will look really weird just having these random doors standing like this. I'm not a huge fan of it. Not a huge fan of it. But it will work, and it will mean that they can't hide behind the walls as we're shooting down at them. So that's what we're going for here. And it looks like we're about to have rat meat. There we go. We're gonna unforbid the rat meat. Alright, and looking up here, it looks like everybody has picked stuff up. I'm gonna go manage again. Look at that. They've resorted everything, and things that should be melted down will be melting down. Oh wow, look at this. Everyone's making a big effort here to try to get this maze section done. Once we have this, we are going to line this all up with spike traps. And then we're going to start moving backwards. How is our tower? Our second tower power. Our second tower power is it's doing things. Okay, let's bring stewardship back up to 2. Important usually, but now that we have this set back up, I think we're good. Let's see. We also have crafting. I think this is crafting. That needs to get done. Let's see. Craft 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3, 3. Okay. So this should get done before they go back to research. So we're just going to let them get through their needs list, I guess. Yeah, no one's researching. Okay. They're going to focus on this, and then eventually they're going to start making blocks, and we can continue the tower. Auto-saving. Bjorn has turned 30. Congratulations, Bjorn. Happy birthday. Okay, this is iron nuggets. I thought they were mushrooms, but no, these are very clearly iron nuggets. Wonderful. Okay. So Will and Snelling should be awake. Let's see. Snelling is enjoying entertainment over here. Will is praying. Yeah, I get it, Will. It has been a very trying time to have lost your friend Wallace. It's perfectly natural for them to be grieving. Here we go. Will is doing some tailoring. It seems like he's taking apart old clothing. That's good. That'll give us a little bit more textile to work with. And what is this? It looks like another rat has come to visit. Has been skewered. Does that mean that I have traps to reset? It does not seem like it. It does not seem like it. Okay. And what are you doing, Will? Will is coming back out here as well. Look at this. Our maze area is done. We just need this to like lock it off, and we are good to go. Wonderful. It is day 11. It is almost winter, actually. So these things might actually grow for a little bit during winter. The thinking is like it isn't going to be cold enough to kill them off right away, but we definitely do want to start putting the red currants away. And I was pretty hyped with the... Is this a wolf? Yeah, it's a wolf getting skewered. I was pretty hyped with the idea that they must be coming for these red currants, actually. Oh well. I was pretty hyped with the idea that we were going to have like hundreds of these red currants ready for winter. It doesn't look like that's the case. So we're going to have to figure that out at some point. Maybe the barley. Oh, there we go. We got a wolf. Well, we always have old reliable Gauntlet to see us through. Oh my gosh. Alright. Here we go. Who is this? Snelling. I thought they were naked for a moment, but they're not. It's just somewhat skin colored. Unhappy settlers. Oh no. Sybil is unhappy in her sleep. Oh, and Ada has just jumped onto my keyboard. Hello, Ada. Please don't rub yourself on the mic. How are you, Ada? Yeah. I'm trying to keep her away from the mic as I do other things. Here we go. So everybody has woken up. They have eaten. And it looks like we have just gained a new wolf carcass. Wonderful. I do enjoy getting free meat. There we go. And Emoda is mining away here. She's doing it really quickly, actually. They have just gained so much skill with all the mining projects we've been giving them. And everybody's running down here. So this is the main focus today. Once we have this, we're going to be off to a good start, I think. And I don't think we're going to tell them to do a bunch of stuff right away. I don't think we're going to extend this right away. Because it would be nice to have this secondary tower power up to be able to shoot down at any incoming people. And then once they get through this, we can like tell them, you know what, come over here, the archers, and we'll have like a second place to shoot down from. I've slowly turned this fortress into like a tower defense game at this point. I always did like tower defenses, so you know, I'm okay with that. Maybe that's just what they should have done in medieval times. Have an obvious way into their castles, and then just shoot arrows down at them. It would really demoralize people. I'd expect having the doors wide open for you and be like, oh, we can just walk in, but we have to, you know, get through the Tower of Power and the Gauntlet. I remember hearing somewhere that the philosophy of European castles was to keep everybody out and be like a bulwark against anybody coming in. And apparently, in I think it's Japanese castle mentality was a little bit different, and it's actually closer to what we're doing here. Have an obvious way in, and then just use it as a kill box. Maybe I'm wrong about that. I have to admit, I'm not the biggest history buff when it comes to, you know, Asia generally, but that is something I remember hearing. So let me know in the comments below if you know if what I'm saying is absolute bullshit. Here we go. It looks like Sybil is digging up the last of this, and 2 more circles, and then we actually have a safe-ish area. Aranach, you're doing this, buddy. I was gonna say, well, let Sybil do it, and she instantly just walked away from the job. Here we go. Boom. Done. So we now officially have, quote-unquote, a maze. Amazing. Alright, we do actually want someone to go and produce some blocks. Research available. Oh, 26. Is anybody doing research? No. Good. Okay. I was gonna say, because they're not doing the stone blocks, so I would have set up something wrong if this was the case, but it's not. Good. All right. It is 4 o'clock in the afternoon. Let me see. Actually, if I go to jobs. Are hauling jobs? No. Okay, I was gonna say, are hauling jobs higher priority than this? The answer is no. Look at this. Everybody's working away down here. How is Reynard's smithing skill? It's actually higher than Will. Well, with whoever hits 20 first, I'm happy with. Will is unhappy. Poor Will. He's had he's had nothing but debuffs. Oh no. He's sleeping. Hopefully he should get a low mood buff when he wakes up. There we go. Bjorn has built some more blocks. What's happening out here? Is Alison going to get... Okay, she's getting iron. That's alright. Look at this. We have floors coming in. Oh no, these are walls coming in. Oh, we have lots of stone blocks. And see what I was saying? For some reason, it looks like they prioritize like building from the floor below. I find that so strange. But it works out for us. Here we go. Will is hungry. Will is picking food up. And oh, is he eating in the Great Hall? He was. So you should get a little mood modifier for that. 8 at a table. Yeah, 8 in Great Hall. Modest, oh. Wonderful. I'd like to see that. Now he's going to be playing a little bit of backgammon. Aranash and Emoda have become friends. Fantastic. That is both a blessing and a curse, as we've learned. It makes them happier to like interact with each other, I believe. But it also means that like if we lose someone, it's that much more painful. Will is constructing. Oh, Will is working on this secondary tower. Look at this. Oh no. It looks like the center of this will be open. Well, that's not the end of the world. We just need a place for our archers to stand, really. So I'm not too worried about that. Let's see. There's a lot of stone placement going on. And we do have... oh, we have a few limestone bricks. Alison is building away. What is her building skill at this point? Construction 32. Wow. Yeah, Alison's gotten very good at building stuff. And I think currently they would actually be able to stand on this tower and shoot down. They wouldn't be as well defended, so I'm probably not going to prioritize that. But I think it is possible. Autosaving. It is now midnight, and looking at the time, in the real world, we have been recording for almost 30 minutes. However, I did say that I wanted to skip out the boring management part of things. So what we're going to do, I'm going to assume that I've edited that out, and we're just going to try to get through day 12 here. It is the last day of autumn, so winter is on its way. Here you go. Will is going to have a little prayer. You do that, Will. You take care of yourself. It's maintenance jobs, eating, sleeping, prayer, apparently, meditation, you know, those kinds of things. They're not the most glamorous things in the world. They're not the most exciting things in the world. In real life, at least. And certainly in the game when you have a whole bunch of big projects you want to work on. But they are important. That's some true facts right there. That's something I've learned in my old age. Yeah, I'm sure some people would consider me old. So let's go with that. There we go. Will is that a British? I didn't check. I didn't see in time. It might be. There is now a British. How is Will? He's level 7. Okay. So Will is level 7. Reynard is level 9 at smithing. We have a new rivalry going, is what I'm thinking. So Reynard has picked up the banner from Wallace and is now like, you know what? I'm going to try to get there first. I'm not going to let Will have all the glory. Oops, we wanted to go up. How is this? Oh, it looks like this is actually going to be closed up. Ooh, so this is going very well. I don't have a need for this to be done before moving on to here. I just kind of want to let everybody do some maintenance tasks today. You know what? I'm going to do that. We're going to speed things along. Just let everybody do their little maintenance tasks. Finish up this tower. Pick up some stuff. I think I may actually... It bothers me that I have the starting of a maze and that I don't have spike traps. So I am going to set down these spike traps. Just like that. Right. that should split up invaders even more if we get attacked. But other than that, I'm not going to queue up any more digging today. We're just going to let everybody kind of go around the fort, go around the settlement, and do everything that needs to be done. The cats are making noises. I don't think the mic picks that up. I think we're good. Here we go. Just let everybody... Let's scroll back out. Here we go. Look at that. It looks like Alison is building the spike traps. They should be built really quick. They shouldn't be very difficult to do. It's only sticks after all. And we have a lot of trees, so... we might not actually have enough sticks for the job. I can see that everybody is, in fact, picking up the red currant bushes. Fantastic. We're going to have a whole bunch of red currants. They also are continuing on Tower of Power 2.0. So once those Merlons are up, I think we actually could do the plan that we had, where we could have our archers here shooting down and then switch them over to here. I think it's very possible. Well, not construction fail. That's okay. Let's see. It is already in the afternoon here. We're just gonna let time just move along. It's 2 p.m. in the afternoon. Yeah, we're getting quite a bit done. People are getting cold. It is like 6 degrees centigrade outside right now. But the Merlons are coming up. There we go. I wonder if they prioritize using winter clothing when it gets cold. I don't think they do. Look at this. A lot of the Merlons are actually getting built. I was not expecting to get this far on the tower on day 12 of autumn. And it looks like someone is down. Alison. Alison, you're not the one to do the smithing, girl. She's not the best smith. She doesn't enjoy smithing is the main issue we have, but you know, I'm sure she's making a perfectly fine birdish over there. There we go. Oh, training attempt succeeded for that. 85%. Oh, we've just seen the training go down, so that's good to know. If they're not successfully training them every day, their training level does slowly deteriorate. Good to know. And it looks like we don't actually have enough sticks to build this. Okay, well, you know what? It's fine. We're going to slow things back down as night arrives. And I have seen quite a few of these dead trees here. These trees are not part of our farm. They're right on the edge. You can see the farm is here. So they've been growing, and that's fine. We don't have a problem with that. What we do have a problem with is we don't have enough sticks. So this is a good way of getting sticks. Let's take that up as well. Imoda and Aranash are doing this, and oh, okay, there was a mishap. That's fine. And we should have enough sticks for a few more traps. Not a lot, but a few more. Fantastic. Yeah, it is 11 o'clock at night. Everybody should be setting off, go to bed. And look at this. We just had enough time to put the finishing blocks on the Tower of Power. However, this is where we're going to leave it off for today. So, we had a bit of restructuring with how our plan was going here. In the end, I think we could have been fine. I think we could have just let everybody dig this up. But we are a lot more defended now, and I'm feeling a lot better about this. We're going to be able to make more spike traps here. We already have a place for archers to shoot down. If we are to be attacked in the next coming days, maybe, who knows. And we have quite a bit of red currants. It is not going to last us. We have quite a bit of raw meat. It is also not going to last us. As we've learned, it takes a lot. I'm just going to do one last little check first. Going over here. Going over here. It uses barley. We're not going to use barley. I'm not sure about the animal feed. You know? We're going to leave it like this, though. We're going to leave it like this. Okay, and up here, we are actually going to cap this for now, unless we really need to. Because we want red currants for next year to fill up this field again, so we can fill it up first thing in spring. Okay, I think that's all the last minute maintenances I wanted to work on. Snelling is up here. Will, we're going to leave it off with Will here. Once again, in front of the furnaces with Andy's right next to him, keeping warm in the cool autumn. Oh, now winter air. Fantastic. This is where we're leaving it off. So thank you for joining me, and until next time, goodbye.